Tired of wasting money on new knives when the ones you already have could cut like new with a quick fix at home? You don't need fancy machines or professional tools to bring your old knives back to life. All you really need is a sharpening stone, a small wooden jig, and a few minutes of your time. In this video, I'll show you a simple way to make your knives sharp, smooth, and ready to slice through anything just like when they were new. It's easy to set up, safe to use, and something you can do right in your own garage or workshop. So grab your old knives and let's start turning them back into the sharp tools they were meant to be. First, let's get the sharpening stone ready. Place the stone upright in your vise and make sure it's held firmly so it doesn't move while you work. Take your drill and make a small hole right in the center of the stone, just deep enough for a short steel rod to fit snugly. Once the hole is ready, insert the rod and use a few drops of super glue mixed with fine stone dust to lock it in place. This gives the joint extra strength and prevents the rod from slipping. The rod will act as your guide shaft later, keeping the stone steady and helping you maintain a perfect sharpening angle. Take a moment to check that everything is lined up straight. This part sets the foundation for a clean, accurate edge when you start sharpening. And before you go, tell me where you're watching from. I always enjoy seeing where this community of makers and fixers comes from. Now it's time to build the base that will hold your knife steady. Take a sturdy wooden board about a foot long works well and attach an L-shaped steel bar to one end using 2 screws. Make sure it's tight and stands upright at a right angle to the board. This metal bar will support the sharpening arm later, keeping the angle fixed while you move the stone. A simple setup like this helps you keep both hands free and makes sharpening easier, safer, and much more precise. Now that the base is ready, let's add the adjustment screws so you can set the perfect sharpening angle. Drill 2 holes on the opposite side of the wooden board, spaced just wide enough to fit the spine of your knife. Insert 2 screws with washers and leave them slightly loose. These will act as clamps to hold your knife steady. Once you're there, lock everything in position so your angle stays consistent as you sharpen. Place your knife between the 2 screws you just set up, making sure the spine rests evenly on both washers. Tighten the screws carefully so the knife doesn't wobble but can still be adjusted if needed. Now take the sharpening arm with the stone attached and insert the rod through the hole in the L-shaped bar. Lower it until the stone touches the blade's edge. The goal is to create about a 20-degree angle between the stone and the knife that's the ideal balance between sharpness and durability. If the angle feels too steep or too flat, adjust the height of the rod slightly until it feels just right. Once you find the correct angle, secure the setup so the position won't shift. This steady 20-degree guide will make every pass of the stone smooth and consistent, giving your knife a professional edge right from your own workbench. Once your angle is set, bend the tip of the steel rod slightly to lock it in place so it won't slip while sharpening. This small bend keeps the stone steady and gives you better control. Next, spray a light coat of WD-40 or add a few drops of honing oil to the surface of the sharpening stone. This helps reduce friction, keeps the stone clean, and prevents metal particles from clogging it up. With the setup secure and the stone lubricated, you're ready to bring that dull blade back to life. Now let's start sharpening. Move the stone slowly and evenly across one side of the blade. Keeping steady pressure and a smooth motion from heel to tip. Don't rush it. Let the stone do the work. After about a dozen strokes, flip the knife and repeat on the other side. Keeping both sides balanced is key to getting a clean, sharp edge. You'll notice the metal getting smoother and the blade starting to catch the light. That's a good sign you're almost there. To give the blade a mirror finish, grab a small wooden board and stick a strip of denim or leather onto it using 3M tape. Spread a thin layer of polishing compound or even regular toothpaste across the surface. It works surprisingly well. Lay the knife flat and glide it along the board just like you're stropping a razor. Move gently in one direction, alternating sides every few passes to keep the edge even. This step smooths out the fine scratches left by the stone and gives the knife a bright, polished look. After a minute or two, wipe the blade clean with a soft cloth. You'll see the difference immediately. The edge will shine, and the knife will feel sharper and smoother to the touch, ready to slice through paper or food effortlessly. And just like that, your old kitchen knife is back in top shape, sharp, polished, and ready to handle anything from slicing tomatoes to trimming wood. What's great about this method is that it uses simple materials you probably already have in your workshop, yet the results look almost professional. It's all about taking your time and keeping the right angle. If you enjoyed this project, hit that like button and let me know in the comments how your knife turned out. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next repair or sharpening trick I share right here.